Hi there. So in this video I'm just going to talk a bit about using Python and connecting to ArcGIS Online or Portal and the sort of bits of the security aspect about it as well. So it's a relatively high to medium level kind of video with just a bit of detail here and there. I'm not going to go into any depth really about the Python environments and stuff. I'm just going to cover off what you need to think about. So when I've been using Notebook, you can see that because I'm already logged in and I'm a current user, I can set this value here, this object GIS, to a reserved sort of keyword called home. So that just means this object GIS is my current user. It's where I'm logged in now. So that's easy enough. There's no credentials being fired around the place, username and login, or even a organization URL. I'm not mentioning any of that. But of course, if you're using Python IDLE or VisualStudio, you're going to have to use that in order to make your connection. It's not quite as straight sort of forward as you can have here. So in the background here, I have Python IDLE running. This is actually 64-bit. I think it's 3.11 or something. More on the environments in a moment. Now, what you got to when this object is initialized and populated, that I call GIS, it could be called anything. What you're actually saying there is that's my kind of bridge to ArcGIS Online or Portal. And effectively, it's like a sort of remote control drone sort of thing. It's a remote object. So you're giving it instructions. You're saying, go and find users or this item and things like that. That's what you're doing. You're sort of putting this remote control object at your disposal. So in this first instance here, I've got this little Python module here in IDLE. It says there, doesn't it? 3114. I've got a simple bit of Python that connects. Now, in the original Notebook, yes, you use GIS Home, but that's not valid in this case. So with Python, obviously, don't forget to do the pip install ArcGIS, and you're still then going to import ArcGIS object as long as the pip install was successful. This isn't about installing Python for ArcGIS. It's not really about that. It's once it's installed, because there's plenty of videos about that, and actually I've got a few myself on my playlists. So and that's where I mention things like Conda and things like that. Now with this option, what I've got here, if I just hit arcgis.com to connect with, that is like the global ArcGIS Online platform. Okay, so if you go in through that door, shall we call it, you can then get to whatever you want that's publicly available. Because I've got an ArcGIS login account, so I can use that. But I'm going into the public one, arcgis.com, with a username and password that's set. But of course, let's say the elephant in the room here, and I have had a few donuts in my time, but the elephant in the room ain't me. It's the fact that I've got this password equals. I've also got this saved as a PY, just an ASCII text file. It's not compiled or anything, so it's even worse. So I'm literally just posting my password and username on there. So this isn't the best of approaches at all. If you're just using your own ArcGIS connection and it's your own machine and stuff, then okay, maybe you can get away with it. But it's not really a good thing just to kind of get away with something. It's better to have good security, cybersec sort of practice. So if I run this, it should, let's just run the module. So off it goes, and then it should tell me, what's it tell me? Connected to my organization is what it should say. So it takes a moment, and then bang, So option 1. So this is option 1. That's what I've called it. Connected to your organization Gisco as Gisco Maps. So that's me. Okay, then. So that works, but it's not great. I just do this simple sort of, is this populated kind of test. If this is this true that users.me is part of the connection object. So I'm only doing a simple test there. Again, like I said, it's not great because I have the password in there. Option number 2. This is where I'm going to go direct to my organization URL. So in this case, rather than going to artgis.com, I know, and maybe pick out some public data there or something, but I know I want to go straight to my one. So I've got the same username and password in there. But this time you can see that the org URL is populated with whatever I've set my organization URL as. So I'm going direct to that organization URL. And again, I can just F5 it and it'll run option 2 and it should work fine and connect. There it goes, and all's good. And then I can do all that stuff, take analyze tags or whatever I've done in other videos. You're in. That's got you in. Okay, so what would be a better option really in terms of security, rather than pasting our username and password all over the place? Well, one option you could use is the system variables. So here you can see I've set 2 system variables, ArcGIS password and ArcGIS username. So I literally don't need to know what they are. Someone else could have populated those, some admin rights sort of, to the server type person could have populated those, and then I can pick them up. So there is an issue here though, and that's with IDLE. Now, unless I'm mistaken, you can't read from IDLE environment the system variables. So I had been trying this and I couldn't get it to work. It would not read them through, and then I found on various forums and stuff actually you can't do that. So that was news to me. I didn't realize you couldn't do that. And if I'm wrong, then do post a comment in below on this page. I know I could set up some kind of .env file and read from that, but that kind of defeats the purpose. You can use load_env or whatever it's called library, and you could do stuff like that, but I don't think that's very neat. I think when you're really pushing Python and wanting to go into full sort of blown Python development with ArcGIS Online or Portal, you're better off using VisualStudio. So now I say that only because I've got main experience with VisualStudio, but there are other IDEs, of course there are. So what do I do here? So I actually can, I do usual imports. So I import operating system to do to make sure I can get username and password from environment variables, importing GIS of course, and actually I'm doing some date time stuff somewhere. Oh, there it is, yeah. So what I've done here is I've more or less got the same kind of code at the top to create the connection object, you see. I'm going to arcgis.com, and because I'm using my username and password, I can find my own item IDs. Because although that's a global sort of address, there's still unique item ID. So if I know an item ID, I can go and grab it. So this bit will work. It'll pick up the environment variables for ArcGIS username and password. Then it'll connect to arcgis.com. And then if I am a current user and that's successful, yeah, I've got the credentials, successful credentials there. I'll then print up option 3. Yep, it's all good, you're connected. And then I just take this item ID and just look for the last modified date, which is something I've got in a previous video. So I've literally just copied and pasted this bit of code here. So you can do Shift Alt F5, and I'm just going to run it in the interactive window down here. and it will pop up with connected, and also with it should have a last modification date of, I don't know, I think they're pubs. Yeah, there we go. So successfully within VisualStudio, I've picked up a unique item ID. It's called pubs_dev, which is something I'll just mess about with in my videos, and there's the last modification date of it. Now, one last thing I just want to say about this is, in my environment for VisualStudio, I'm doing some sort of housekeeping over all my environments for Python at the moment, because I've got a few here, and I want to clear these down. You can see my ArcGIS Pro one. That was my cloned one where I used Conda and stuff to do work within ArcGIS Pro, and that's in another video, in fact. So I'm gonna clear out these. I might make a video on that. We'll see if I've got time, because I don't need some, the older one, like the 3.8 32-bit. I don't really need that. So the point is, you may have a different in a Python environment sort of configuration, but don't forget as well, you have to load the Python extension to make VisualStudio work. But there you go. So that's a nice, much more secure way, using environment variables, system variables, to get username and password in order to connect to either your organization or just direct to arcgis.com. It's up to you. Anyway, I hope you find that useful. Thank you very much.